every election time or every holiday, people seem to troop to their rural areas or where they originally came from. Remember, Nairobi is not so old. I mean, it's only 150 years old. I mean, is brought up from a railway city in 1900. So that was hardly 130 years ago. So I think being that young, probably on a second generation of that, if I'm not wrong. So most people still maintain the networks of the places they came from, most certainly their rural areas, and that network that's remained firm, that's defied the changes that we've witnessed in recent past. So every important occasion, then people seem to troop back to prefer their rural areas over the city. And in most cases, actually, we are going to Christmas. The city is deserted until the New Year's. That means important days are not for most city residents. They prefer spending that outside the city. And this also applies to when we're doing elections. I mean, most people are registered voters where they originally came from, certainly rural areas. So in a way, they don't seem to have the stake that's required to even get interested in management of the city. And I think also that is a worrying trend or a worrying concern for the people who are interested in the city building project. We would want a citizenry that's engaged, not just intermittently, not seasonal engagement. I think we need fully engaged citizenry that is voting, that is determining who gets into city hall or who gets into local government, who gets into national government, and who gets to do what, so that at least this engaged citizenry, this engaged stakeholder can progressively also be involved in legislative and planning processes that seek to improve the city. If they vacate that role, or if they're absent from those spaces, then those gaps, like I keep saying, they can be exploited by people of ill will, or people who have other interests to the detriment of the city building project. And I think moving forward, every effort should be made to make the different constituencies, the citizenry, the different community level associations, neighborhood associations, and all that, be at the center stage of decision making at these urban areas and in our towns, in our municipalities. That way, then in a way it will provide some oversight to the people whose primary responsibility is to deliver the city, and I think that way then we're able now to restructure the power play or the power balance in these cities and in these towns. And that power, if used or even projected correctly, then will provide the right conditions for creating cities fit for the moment or for the future, especially given the current conditions going into the future.